You did everything right. Top-down analysis checked, key level checked, entry confirmation checked, and the trade still didn't work out the way you planned. So what went wrong? Nothing, and that's exactly the point. In my last video, I walked you through top-down analysis, how we use higher time frame buys to find areas where price is likely to react, and before that, I broke down what a winning trade looks like. Clean setup, clean execution, clean result. If you haven't watched those, go check them out after this video. But for this video, all you need to know is this. I use top-down analysis to find high probability zones, and then I wait for confirmation before entering. That's the framework, and this trade followed it perfect. So here we are on weekly time frame. As the top-down analysis tells you to start from the top down, we start from the weekly and work our way down to the 4 hourly. And here I quickly find out that the time frame right now is signifying the market structure is bearish. I have identified so many market structures at this point, I don't even need the line chart. If you open the line chart, you can see the market structure is clearly bearish. Then we make our way down to the daily time frame, and here we try to find our first area of interest. Weekly did not have any. And here, as soon as I opened this, I found an area with minimum 3 touches. This is our first area of interest, but there can be multiple within a higher high, a higher or a lower low and a lower high, like this area right here. So after identifying two very respectful area of interest in the market, I moved down to the 4 hourly for confirmation, and I moved to the candlestick chart for better confirmation and price action. Here we can see that the price broke through the area of interest, went up, retested, and had a clearly bearish move. As you can see, this was a bearish engulfing candle for this candlestick, and I was actually sleeping during this period, so I entered as soon as I could. And as soon as I entered, the next candlestick straight away went and swept liquidity. Went in my take profit for a while, but then again proved how I was entirely wrong, and that's what smart stop loss placement is. Because if I wasn't entirely wrong and my trade actually hit the TP, I would be very mad at myself. But because I was actually wrong is what made me respect my loss and learn from it. But here you can also see that having the perfect trade setup doesn't always guarantee profits in trading. And if you aren't prepared for that, trading is probably not for you. This is the dark side of trading, the part nobody talks about. A perfect setup gives you a high probability outcome. It does not give you a guaranteed one. And even when the move it happens exactly as planned, if your trade management isn't sharp, you can still come out on the wrong side. There are three ways traders lose on sites like this. First is they enter, the trade moves in their favor, they hold for the full target and price reverses before hitting it. Profit turns to break even or loss. The second method is they move their stop to break even too early, get stopped out on a wick, and then watch price hit the target without them. Third one is they second guess the setup halfway through and close early, leaving most of the move on the table. I'm not going to tell you which one this was for me, but I will tell you all three have happened to me at some point. And every single time the setup wasn't the problem, I was. Markets aren't going to reward you just because your analysis was correct. The reward comes from correct analysis plus correct execution plus correct management. Remove any one of those three, and even the best setup in the world means nothing. This trade is a reminder of that. And honestly, these are trades worth talking about more than the winners, because this is where real growth happens. If your analysis is consistently right but your results are inconsistent, this video is your mirror. That's the breakdown. GBP CAD, 4 hour, demand zone entry, resistance target, and a lesson in why being right about direction isn't the finish line. It's just the starting point. If this resonated, drop a comment. I read all of them. Like the video if it gave you something to think about, and subscribe if you want more of this. Real trades, real breakdowns. I'll see you in the next one.